Alright, the dude wouldn't give me any other fibers for the rest of your reps, but I have the thing, so...
Yeah, to get the fibers, you need to go to, or fly to, whatchamacallit? New zone?
To what?
The new
Oh,
zone. The portal's near, the Stormwind portal.
I'm not even gonna try. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Which one do you want? I can trade you one.
Anything.
they're soulbound, I think, right?
Double check. There's one for each stat.
Raids up.
They are soulbound. That's annoying.
No, we won't port you yet, but the options there.
Not available yet. Go to teleport. Has anybody successfully teleported there, or should we just manually head there?
It'll be up in a minute.
If you've requested to join the group in the group finder and you haven't gotten an invite, say something because I don't recognize all the character names.
I'm Kane DK in there. Thank you.
I suggested somebody too.
And bounced out of the server.
Oh my goodness. I tried to enter the raid and I got murdered. Can you try setting raid difficulty to heroic?
That was it. Good idea.
And 1, 2, 3. Oh,
What?
it's clear on portal.
Brother.
I'm in DF right now. Where's my herd? I'm
Where
scared
are
to go to
you?
Dornagal. It is so laggy.
I'm pretty sure this group of 5 people is not with us.
No, I don't look.
The boss teleports up. And I'm putting summons out in there.
Thank you, bro.
I do have a rogue coming, but I'll keep an eye out for them.
Yeah. Just to repeat again, if you've applied to the group in LFG and you haven't got an invite, say something in voice.
Static is sick.
Okay, so this boss is a mix between what's it called? Amalgamation Chamber from Aberrus. There's going to be 2 elemental bosses. One of them is spawned by a group soak from Forge Weaver on one of the tanks. So let's see, who's our tank setup? It's me and
Me.
Varius?
Dorius.
And Dorius, okay. Make it easier for me to see in the frames. Okay, so we are going to do groups 1 and 2 on the first soak, 3 and 4 on the second soak. The way it works, you can soak multiple, but you don't help if you soak multiple. You just take damage for no reason. So we are going to start off by assuming that we need to split the damage and that we need to kill the clone that spawns from that. There are going to be new pylons like this thing. I'm not sure exactly how they work. The dungeon journal is not clear. In the intermission phase, these are going to fire beams at the forge, and we need to stop them somehow. It's not clear how. It looks from the dungeon journal either like we have ads soak them, that the tank positions, or that the tanks themselves soak them based on what is tagged as a tank mechanic. Otherwise, in phase 1, relatively straightforward mechanically. There are mechanics that you will get that will ask you to run out, that will spawn ads that run towards these pylons and do bad things if they reach them, which we want to kill. No idea what's CCable, what's grippable, all that stuff. We're going to, I don't know, pull the boss and find out. Any questions? Waiting on them. Oh, I bet I have feast too. Here we go, hearty sushi. Okay. We are going to pull. Oh, fuck, my big wig stuff is all in the center of my screen. Did I get disconnected or is the boss? Oh boy.
Add
Oh my god.
Run away with those?
Ed takes reduced damage.
Yeah, the collector can't be damaged yet. I don't know how to break the shield.
Oh, this
All
is
right,
a group
so-
soak.
Yeah, groups 1 and 2 go soak that. We don't want the boss near it. We gotta keep the boss separate from them.
Yeah, we need to stop the manifestations from getting to the collector.
Yes. That is the bad things. As you can see, our health bar is disappearing. Okay, so the boss is not activating the nearest collector, which means we can just position away from it. This mechanic is the fires from Vexy, except it just silences people if it hits you. We have some arcane manifestations to kill. And then
they're
groups
grippable.
3 and 4 come and soak this. 3 and 4 soak this.
Oh.
Owie.
Looks like most CCs work on these ads.
So again, no CCs do, or they do?
Most of them do.
Most of them do. Okay.
YOLO
why we never
rooted and it
voted.
worked.
Cool. And you can just release and talk to the teleporter.
Protected.
All right, hopefully I don't lag for 10 seconds on pull this time. Did that happen to anybody else or just me?
I
Just
had a
you.
Lua error pop up, but didn't lag.
At all.
Oh, I gotta, let's see. Bars, anchors, show moving anchors. Do not put things on top of my health bar. Thank you.
What do you think? The only thing I could see that could interact is maybe we pop the meteor on it.
We can try that. I'm wondering if it's something from the intermission as well. Like he's gonna act like he activates all three, and then we do something in the intermission to make them vulnerable, or maybe they become vulnerable in the intermission. Because I don't know, it read like you're supposed to soak the beams in the intermission in the dungeon journal. To me, that seemed like what the intent was, reading between the lines, but it is reading between the lines, so I could be completely wrong. So we're going to keep the boss over here. The first soak is going to be on the skull pylon, and the second one will be on the circle pylon, and there's probably not a third one. Oh, he's activated a different one. All right, well, first soak's on that pylon. Kill the manifestation.
This hitbox.
Soak
is
for
so
One
bad.
and two do the soak. Everybody else kill those manifestations.
Oh, that didn't work.
All right. Well, we know now. All right, the first echo is dead. The second one should be coming out soon. More manifestations are coming out. Drop these on the. That's fine. Just drop them away from the active pylon.
Look at those grips.
Yeah. All right, 3 and 4. Soak this. We live.
Probably don't want
I have a massive healing absorb.
running far away.
Kill the manifestations and then everybody swap to this echo. Don't silence melee. Don't drop manifestations near a pylon. There's a manifestation to finish up there. All right, we are getting knocked away here. And he's gonna. So, how does this work?
Oh, now they're attackable.
All right. Start with skull. There's supposed to be ads. I wonder if killing the collectors spawns an ad? Oh, here's an attendant.
Yeah, I guess we probably each should take one of these ads because they're kind
Probably
of
so. I was getting fucked up. I'm gonna take one off you.
Boss
Sure.
is back.
ad boss.
Okay. Boss takes increased damage here. And yeah, I think we want to drop these manifestations on the boss and the silent circles get out of the boss. We should be getting the clone soon. I think I ripped threat. Oh no, I didn't. It's just boss threat being weird. Or threat display being weird. Is he not going to do a clone?
Good. Oh, there it
There
goes.
it is.
Group soak.
Yep, 1 and 2 in there. Make sure we kill these manifestations. There's a couple on their way in. Good ring. Your priority is to kill manifestations and then kill the arcane echo. Silent circles. More manifestations. So we're probably going into intermission. Yeah, here's intermission again. So, Agnar, I will take the ad that spawns on this side of the center, and you take the one that spawns on this side, assuming they
Okay.
spawn in the same locations again.
Sounds good.
Okay, go to circle next. Kill this last collector. And we only got one group soak last time, so I will take the boss and do group soak with groups 3 and 4.
Yep.
Kill these attendants. Oh, owie.
Whoa.
Oh, right. This is
Actual
okay. So this
phasing?
is phase 2. So there's no more clones now. Oh, goodbye. The attendants do fuck though. Holy crap.
Yeah, they do be fucking.
It's okay. I don't think you. I think Agnar can just
Oh,
kill the boss.
looks like you need to swap the ads around
You want us to
because they have
wipe?
the buff on them.
Are you going to wipe and try again?
Oh yeah, the buff on them.
Just
I guess we
Oh,
have to swap them
yeah.
between
Okay.
each other. Okay. It's doing like 320% increased attack speed.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that'll do it. So let's try this. I'll pick up both of them when they spawn, and then I don't know. Based on vibes, you take them off me, and then I'll take them off you. We'll just start.
Or we
grabbing
just
off
each
other.
grab them the way
Or
we
we
did,
each
and
grab
just
them
like
and
10
swap. Yeah,
seconds in,
that's
we'll just
better.
swap every
Yeah, that's
basically
better.
every 10 seconds or 20 seconds, whatever.
Yep. Yep. Can we get a mage table?
Also, is there any
Do we have a
flask
mage?
guitar in here or no?
We do not have a mage. Haha.
We have recuperate.
Oh yeah. Where the fuck is that button? Okay, so phase 2 is he just like turns into like void version of himself. There's no more clone. The line there at the outside murders, and over time it's gonna pull us harder and harder towards that. So it's kind of a race against the clock being where you can no longer run against the pull-in that pulls you into the void. Who the fuck is this? Stinky Linky.
Oh, that's our rogue.
All right, cool.
Being in now. Would anyone
We are
also
going to
have
do another
pots?
pull because they are in Dornagal. Manifestations spawning under the boss. Just cleave these down. Group soak. Groups 1 and 2. Make sure that we do kill that echo. Dodge. The echo is dead. Manifestations, drop these under the boss, please. Under the boss, please. Groups 3 and 4 do this soak.
Protected.
Finish those manifestations and then kill the arcane echo. I dragged it too close. Hang on. It's casting. That sucks. That is brutal. Manifestation we're dropping. Try and get them under the boss. Under the boss. Alright, we're going into the intermission. Kill the skull one, then the circle one. I'm gonna run away and I'm gonna try and taunt mine, and we'll see if it does. Okay. Finish this last pylon. We haven't lusted, so when we phase the boss is taking increased damage at bloodlust.
Protected.
Can maybe swap again.
Drop these manifestations under the boss. Under the boss. Groups 1 and 2, soak that. 3 and 4, you should be killing manifestations. 1 and 2, you should be killing that echo. Oh, well, he's phasing. Finish. Everybody turn and finish the echo. I guess you can just grab the boss Agnar for the overwhelming power debuff stack.
Do we want
Drop these under the boss.
Do we want to just sit for a bit and see? Like,
Think, maybe. I don't actually remember what these do in this case.
They pull towards the void.
Yeah.
And
Don't
they're,
get hit by the beams.
they're grippable and stuff.
Do we want to
Classic
die
grip
before we kill
vortex
the
longbow
boss?
combo. We have 30 minutes left. Let's everybody stop damage. I just want to see how long it takes before you actually can't run against this.
If Eel's like busting that damage out might be a bait then. Same thing with execute damage.
yeah, you definitely are going to want to lust at the end here.
But like, how much damage are people losing just due to movement versus juicing him with the extra damage?
I mean, you can just ride this at the start forever.
And it's percentage based, so you only get through this last phase as fast as you can.
Just bring hunters, all the hunters.
There's nothing else spawning.
This.
Oh no, here it is right now.
Here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you'd probably take these to the back wall instead of the boss, and then hard switch.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Can no longer just natural movement run away from it. It's starting to move towards it.
God.
All right, let the void manifestations reach the void.
I hope that's tight enough on Mythic that you need to do too.
Are you live logging?
I should be. Fingers crossed it works. Yeah, I'm probably pointing at the wrong folder. I am.
Protected.
I didn't have advanced combat logging on. God damn it.
I set it up,
logged it.
but I'm not
Oh,
live
no.
logging.
Okay. I need to salvage my log real quick. Hang on.
Does anyone have a potion cauldron while he does that? I could not find Flascator.
Protected.
Ooh, thank you.
I gotta say, this boss is fine. I'm really disappointed there are not avatar beams to soak.
So there's a melee gateway for the mid phase.
Avatar.
I'll switch the gateway for phase 2 when we get there.
I've posted logs in the channel.
Thank you.
Protected.
Okay, well, at least somebody's got our record of how long you have to spend in phase 2 before it literally kills you. So,
That is a long break.
okay, I'm gonna fix up markers a little bit. Does anybody have other stuff they want to try?
I checked, and you can't just stand in the meme in the middle. For anyone who was wondering, during the mid phase, it is actually real. Although it's actually pretty tight where it's real. It's like the inside of the beam to the sky, so range can play pretty mid there. Can we immune the meteor?
We can definitely try that. Who's got immunes in here?
Hunters?
Okay, who's got real immunes in here?
Paladins.
Wow.
Ouch!
I'll remember that.
I mean, we just pull until it, the first meteor goes on someone with a real immune, and we see if they can solo it, right?
Oh, it's always on a tank.
Okay. How many do you need then? What's the damage?
Any prot paladins in chat?
So the damage, it looked like it was hitting the whole raid, like cauldron style.
Okay, so let's try tank +1. Like,
It looked like it's a cauldron soak where it's just a fall off per player, not split.
Yeah. We'll try Agnar. You're just gonna solo soak it on diamond.
Sure.
So
yeah, just AMS immune.
I have updated markers. Skull's the same. We go for the other missions. Skull X star. Every group soak goes to diamond. The first one, Agnar is going to just AMS and pray. And then the square, just for my reference, that's your add on the intermission, Agnar.
if it's tank rotatable, it's like another play pally angle on this fight, right?
Yeah, if it doesn't kill the raid.
Yeah. We'll see if it does. Fuck it.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. All right. Hang on. So it is a cauldron soak. I just was failing to read the ability. Inflicting 10.4 million arcane damage to all players, reduced by the number of players within 10 yards of the impact location. So we can try the AMS, but it's probably just going to kill everyone.
I mean, 10.4 million is also kind of livable with a defensive.
Right, but like, it's kind of also why. Like, what's the gain from doing that? Manifestations under the boss. This is solo soaked on diamond. Nobody else soak it.
Goodbye, everyone. Oh.
Alright, so it didn't kill us.
Yeah.
But it's going to kill people on Mythic. They will tune it up until it kills people on Mythic.
Yeah,
groups 1 and 2 go kill the Arcane Echo. If you get a manifestation, you are dropping it underneath whichever target you're killing. So if you're on the Echo and you get manifestation, drop it under the Echo.
boss.
I think the swirlies from that mechanic can be 3 and 4 soak on diamond. 3 and 4 soak on diamond. Yeah, we're alive. Res Frog. 3 and 4 kill the Arcane Echo. So these collectors, it looks like the projectiles can be soaked by people. Yeah. How hard does it hurt? Not that hard.
Oh,
underboss.
That was a bait statement.
All right, not that hard for a tank. You gotta remember that. There's the implied for a tank on everything I say. going into the intermission. We are killing the skull pylon first. Now we are killing X pylon. Swapping the ads.
Whoa.
We didn't kill the pylons in time. I think.
Just charge
Is there
the
an
thing.
energy bar somewhere?
Like the middle thing pulsed. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so
Collectors do have an
Balance to
energy
get beam
bar.
at it. You want to split and kill the second and third ones with half the range.
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Protected.
This makes the taunt swap for the tanks look. They're not auto tagging, just the tanks hold the ads by themselves.
Like Arcane Convergence has a tank
This is a
alert
tank
thingy
symbol,
on it.
right? Is it something that you stand between?
There's no visual. Oh, okay. Actually, here's a question. I have my graphics on low because my graphics card exploded earlier this week. Is there a beam between the collectors and the Manaforge?
Yes, there was.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna turn my graphics up.
And they're charging energy faster than we were, so there's some kind of energy thing somewhere. Maybe not well displayed at the moment, but they're getting casts off to some degree.
All right, we'll try that. Yeah, I could not see any beams. So, is Sun King X one of yours?
No.
Might be a bit of Rygon. A little bit.
Drop these under the boss. Groups 1 and 2 on diamond. Well, just stay to this up.
Yeah, sorry. I was doing it without thinking in that spot.
Yeah, and then just drag it over the diamond so you don't get killed by the projectiles when he does invoke. Drop these under bosses. Let grips go first. Don't start off with like Ursals and things.
More under the boss, 3 and 4.
1 and 2, you are killing manifestations. 3 and 4, you are killing the echo.
We do not have grips for those.
Manifestations to mid. intermission skull pylon first, and then groups 1 and 2 are going to X, and 3 and 4 are going to star.
I think I see what's happening. Let's see in a few seconds. We're gonna die now.
It's casting it onto the ad right now.
Finish ads. Big finish ads.
I'm taking your ad.
On a swap. Okay.
Bison, I think the issue is that different pylons are getting energy. Like if you look at the raid frames.
Under the ball.
The convergence was being cast onto the ad there. On the star.
Yeah, so maybe we just need an ad near each pylon. I'm not sure.
I think it's just an ad between pylon and symbol.
Yeah, so it might be basically you do a avatar soak, but instead of the player, it's a
With the
ad.
ad. Yeah.
Which is okay. That's kind of what I thought it was going to be. So I guess I was right and didn't realize it until now.
We also haven't lost it yet.
Group 1 and 2 soak on diamond. We are phasing soon. Finish the Arcane Echo off. Drop these under the boss. We're going to see if they go away. That's actually an interesting question.
They do not.
I dodged the knockback, so that's fun.
This is where you ads.
Guess they're gonna make it to X.
Are we killing the boss?
I'm going to drag the boss away from the thing. Grip the void manifestations if you can. Kill them if you can't. Okay. I want to do some more fucking around with the intermission. Figure out what exactly the beams mean. So let's all jump in the void and die.
Protected.
Okay, so the thing I'm going to try is we're going to get the Arcane Convergence, and I'm going to try and position my ad here, basically in between the star pylon and the thing here. There's no real reason to do that. Like from well, at least on Heroic, there's no real reason to do that. So I'm going to basically just do that and see if it's a beam that we're blocking, or I don't know if you saw the like circle appear, Agnar, around the
Yeah,
things.
I did see the circle.
I'm wondering if we just need the ad inside the circle. So
That's
we
good.
might just die horrible deaths here. We're gonna find out.
Some of you may die.
Groups 1 and 2 soak on diamonds.
Underboss.
Hey, one of the paladins on the next invoke, can you stand on star? And 3 and 4 soak this, please. Good luck. Good job. I want one of the paladins to stand on star and see if you can just eat all of the orbs with bubble.
I can try.
I mean, to try to do it with just turtle.
Yeah, you can stand on whatever one the Arcane Echo empowers. It's gonna. All right, so paladin on star with bubble, and hunter on skull with turtle.
Imagine having turtle bound. Couldn't be me.
Underboss. I mean, they definitely work. There were way fewer.
Yeah, we ate those. We did use 2 bubbles, but we did eat those.
All right, well that's good to know. All right, we'll be hitting the intermission right about now. Skull first. And 1 and 2 are going to X. 3 and 4 are going to star.
See that the one that I pinged is the one getting energy only.
I didn't see your ping. Okay, yep.
I'm saying it's related to the ads. I think it's just.
Yeah, it's just only powering one. All right, so there's an arcane convergence. There's yep, there is a little lightning thingy. I see it. Yes.
Yep.
And it did a bunch of damage to the ad. It looked like.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Shell on it because it can't be hit otherwise.
Swapping ads. Focus the boss during the damage amp. We'll clean up the ads after. All right, now clean up ads. I'm taking the attendant off you. Manifestations under the boss. One and two are going to soak on diamonds. 3 and 4, your job is to kill manifestations.
I think this is when you'd want to clear with bubbles and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we're going into intermission, or sorry, we're going into phase 2. Kill these manifestations. They are real. They can hurt us. Boss is going to be up here, and void manifestations get dropped north. So it looks like every manifestation that starts spawning before the boss finishes transitioning is an arcane one. All the other ones are void ones.
I don't think it'll be an issue on Mythic. We'll be behind that set by a good ways, obviously. And on Heroic, week 1 will probably beat that, given what our eye level looks like right now. In here, because we're 676 locked in here right now.
Yeah, I mean, they could also buff the boss, because honestly, it feels like we're skipping a lot of the fight, only having to do that once.
We're down here.
Yeah, we can just kill it. Unless other people have things they want to test. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I think it's a bit too late to speak now.
Protected.
So Hunter's getting nerfed apparently. I just looked at the logs. Time to go and enable details.
What is Stampede just because of the constant ads?
That plus it's just proccing a lot, I'm gonna guess.
Boss's hitbox is ass.
I'm guessing the American players aren't dealing with like 1000 MS the whole time on the boss.
That was fun.
Clarius, try to click over heal
It's really bad.
on the kill log. I think they did something to preservation of Heroic.
Is this PTRX or PTR?
PTRX.
It's the PTRX.
I really don't like this tier set.
We have 6 minutes to the next boss. Okay, coffee time.
Yeah.
Do we have any mages?
No, we don't have any mages.
I'll just need to summon back. I'm gonna grab a 90-second trinket. Was that boss called Forge something?
Forge Weaver Arouse.
Where's the cloak from? Because
You get it from. Well, I mean, it's from quests. It's the next.
oh, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
My character got deleted, so
Mine didn't. It didn't seem to be universal.
I think they deleted only some of the servers. Like 3 of my characters got deleted, but one stayed alive. Question.
Was it only ones made after a certain time? Like these are ones I've used.
Yeah, the old ones that I used for neurobar testing are still alive. The new ones that I made like earlier this week got nuked. I don't know.
oh no, this guy gives me the reps. Yeah, not to.
Does everyone or anyone also remembers the magical combination that lets you see your FPS in default Blizzard UI? Or
Control
like a
R.
setting? Here we go.
Wait, nope, that's definitely not it. That's definitely
No,
just
it
my
is.
bullshit.
No, Control R did show it.
Oh, neat.
I mean, it might be some like NVIDIA whatever, but we all, I assume, gonna have it then.
It's Control U for the WoW one.
That opens reputations for me. Interesting.
There we go. Oh, maybe I changed my own keybinds.
I mean, there's also possibilities that I have changed it at some point.
No, controller is the default.
Hi, Kim.
Oh.
Hello. Who do I whisper for invite? Or what do I whisper for?
There's a group up in LFG called OE/tab/friends.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, I got accepted. Let's go.
Stupid.
So this guy doesn't have any bosses available for me.
It's not up yet.
I guess we got 2 minutes left.
I see teleport me to the Soul Hunters. And I am at a new
There we go.
WoW.
That showed up for now.
Cool. Oh, that looks sick.
Those teleport dudes have very small hitbox by the looks of it.
Oh, it's the Demon Hunters.
Yeah, the optional boss. Smile.
I still don't really get what they're trying to accomplish with that.
Do we have to test it then?
Oh, perfect. This is a raid where you. This is a boss where you have to bring 3 hunters, so you have 3 hunters marks.
So this boss is Council of Dreams. It's actually shocking how close it is to Council of Dreams. There are 3 bosses from left to right. Velerin is mostly just like does stuff that people dodge. She has a blade dance that isn't marked as like a deadly ability or anything, but it does a good bit of damage to people in melee. So we might want to start with people on a different boss, or sorry, melee people specifically on a different boss. The middle one, Adaris, is not tanked, from what I can tell. He's going to spawn Armageddon orbs that need to be soaked before they hit the ground. If you soak these, you get the ability to clear puddles, like literally ducks, except you don't get pacified. These can be dispelled. When they are dispelled, they jump to a nearby person. We're going to play around and see what the control for that is like. Like, you get a stacking damage buff over time the longer you hang on to one, so we do want to do it. But it's unclear like when we need to and how often. And then the third one is Alyssa, and she has a tank hit that is going to spawn orbs. The orbs have to be soaked by players that were not the tank that took the hit. The tank that took the hit cannot soak the orbs. Everyone that is not soaked by the time she casts Spirit Bomb buffs Spirit Bomb, and that does bad things. We need to kill the bosses at the same time, or they do like a enrage, kind of like Council of the Elements or whatever it is called in Vault. Each of these has a big mechanic that they're going to do. Adaris is going to put a star in the looks like the middle of the raid, the middle of the room, and we need to keep orbs from reaching it, or it causes explosions. You can't have one person soak all of them because they take increasing damage from it. So it's just kind of everybody help soak. Velerin is going to do a like I think it's going to be like the last boss of the Vault of the Wardens, except faster. Like walls where you stand in the spot there's not an enemy, and they charge through you, and you don't die. And then the last one just jumps around and does like fucking Demon Hunter shit. But we're gonna get ready and pull this boss and see what it does. Agnar, you want to start on Velerin?
Sure.
Oh, the other thing for you, Velerin's got I-beams. That's her tank hit. The I-beams is gonna knock you away. It's also gonna like murder any melee that get hit by it. It's literally like the fucking
Just a frontal.
bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's also our key to swap. It's actually explicitly noted in the dungeon journal that like she then fell blades to her highest threat target afterward. So like we can swap during that. So
cool.
I don't think we have any reason to not stack them. Oh, we're stacking them. So we need people to soak those Armageddons. Soak those Armageddons. She fractured Andarius. We need to clear these. Oh, there's the I-beam.
There's the I-beam. So now we swap.
Yeah, you actually took both type mechanics, so... Okay, so the people that soak the Armageddons can clear the puddles. Oh, right, group soak. Behemoth, this is a Behemoth soak. So we want to have people soak it, but not kill each other.
Swapping again.
Dodge. If you have this thingy on your head, run around and soak puddles. Okay. Other people besides me soak the souls.
Is there a way to bait that one that keeps going far? Is that like range bait or?
Let's figure that out. So it looks like all of them go away during this. That's cool. We need to keep these stars from reaching the boss.
We just soak
Oh,
them.
it's full on.
Yeah, we soak them.
Yeah, it's Horadon, except for instead of making the boss take longer, it just fucking kills you.
Is it a stacking?
Let's face the press. That's all it is.
I-beam on me. Sorry, not sorry. We are getting more Armageddons to soak. I think. Oh, no, never mind. I guess
Protected.
not. Hunt.
So you see that charge he did? I don't know if he could bait the charge, but wherever he charges to, he's like rooted for a while.
Yeah.
And he just stays out there. I don't know if the charge is baited by us.
As someone who didn't read the dungeon journal, if we kill one of them too soon, do the other two enrage and wipe us, or?
It's stacking, ticking damage over time. I hope I taunted the right one. I did not taunt the right one.
Take the one back.
Ow.
Ooh, they both met it at the same time.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's Kaivesa.
Yeah, it's Kaiveza charges, kind of. So you want to, like, if it's targeting you, kind of try and plant and only move if you're going to die.
And along the line.
Yeah, and along the line.
Spins him like crazy, you say?
Careful of the
watch the I-beam. Ooh, that's a spicy I-beam. I need one more soul soaked. It's in the I-beam right now. Good.
We need a lot more damage on the higher ones.
So I-beam is way less frequent than the frontal was on Council of Dreams, so maybe we can just
kind of move them, yeah.
Yeah, and we just follow Adaris around. Which does mean our light bearers, hi, you're a light bearer, go clear shit.
Protected.
Hunt. Alright, the people with lights really gotta be doing this kind of proactively from the jump. It's not like taking damage from it, it's just like, if you have the thing on you, you have to run around and clear shit off the ground so we have space. So that we can follow what's his face around. Yeah, I mean, like... Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh.
So when
Cat
I said
felt
she
it.
jumps around and does demon hunter things, that's what I meant. Now, I didn't know it was going to be that big. But, like, in the Dungeon Journal, it's described as, like, Vengeful Leap or whatever it's called, and Fail Devastation. It's like, well, that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you got what you paid for.
Imagine your touch that big.
Oh, this soak thing lasts quite a long time on you.
Yeah, you get a stacking damage taken increase buff, so you want to get.
Yeah, okay.
You want to use dispels to transfer it around so it doesn't kill people. But that is the thing.
Oh, that's what this spell would. Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy, they're all. So this is probably like enrage or soft enrage.
7 minutes.
This is
Wow.
crazy.
All their intermissions at the same time.
I was about to call for us to wipe it anyway, so we didn't accidentally kill it, but that works.
This
So
seems like a fun boss.
We skip part of the last boss, then this boss.
Be right back.
Holy, Mark's gonna go so hard on this fight if you could just keep him stacked.
I mean, there's no reason if it's not getting cleared that the tanks can't just aggressively chase around the jumpy one, right?
Yeah, let's try that this time.
Sorry, someone was knocking at my door.
At least I don't have to be a duck, finally. This is great.
I'm gonna let the healers make a judgment call on like when to do the dispels on people. Just if you feel like you can't keep them alive, you feel like you're struggling, dispel them. It is everybody's individual responsibility to watch your head, see if you get the little spiral thing on top of you, and if you do, you go and you clear the puddles like the last boss on Vault of the Wardens. You just go stand in the puddle, and it removes it slowly. Tanks are going to try and chase Adaris around with the other two bosses so that we can cleave all three of them. The thing we have to be careful of is the I-beam. But we are going to hopefully just point that towards the outside of the room. Everybody else stands on the inside of the room, and then we don't die. For the hunt, so one of these bosses, I don't remember which one does the hunt. If you are targeted by it, go stand on the other boss. That will make it easier for people to soak. You'll make the line longer. This is like Blackwater Behemoth. We want as many people soaking it as possible, but you just have to not cleave other people. It's just, now there's actually a visual for it, and you're not trying to do it under fucking water. Okay, non-tanks soak the fractured souls. One more soul. Good. We are going to chase the boss. This is a big move. The hunt, put this through the other bosses. And just don't cleave people. Melee, be careful. I-beam, be careful. We are doing the move. Adaris is going to be standing in shit, so Lightbearer, please clear that for melee sake. The hunt, put this through the other bosses. And don't kill each other. We don't need literally everybody to soak it. If you can't find a safe place to stand, that means other people are soaking and you can get out. Soak souls.
Healers,
okay, we're doing the big move. Lightbearer is clear shit. Alright, we are soaking stars. I just hit cooldowns. This is the perfect time for them to go immune. I don't think he's actually in here, but the other bosses go away, and that's what my cooldowns are. Fuck me. If you have a light, you can still clear shit here, so please make an effort. Okay, the tanks can definitely soak multiple in a row.
Quite a few,
Debuff,
yeah.
debuff is also only 4 seconds long, so you can wait for it to clear and then soak additional ones.
You probably want to get like
Also,
the
like,
active
really
debuff and then fall off.
Oh, I made a mistake. Oh. Ow.
Okay, we're gonna just move the bosses to the edge of the room here for the initial I-beam. Oh, watch this fucking I-beam. Woo!
Yeah, she like does it really fast.
Yeah. Maybe we just need a marker that we put out that's like, this is where the I-beam is pointing, don't stand there. Void steps happening. The hunt is happening, put this through the other bosses. Nicely done. I-beam. We're following the boss. Liberus, please clear it off for Mellow. The hunt through the other bosses. I-beam coming up. Okay, make sure we consume the souls. Okay, we are getting the next one. This is, I believe, the Kaiveza charges.
Yep.
It's Void, Havoc, Vengeance in that order.
And the one that's up in the air is hittable during this, if you're multi-dotting. Yeah, this is just efficient space use. Like, same thing as Kaiveza.
I'm gonna try and speed taunt Velar into the wall. She's the I-beam one. Yeah, so I can do that, and that will make it safer.
Nice.
We're gonna wait for Adarin to charge. Okay, we're gonna move to his location now. Hunt through the other bosses. Do your best to soak. Don't die for it, and don't kill other people for it. I-beam coming up. We are moving bosses. Alright, so we're gonna stop damage here, I guess.
We could try killing one of them and seeing how bad the ramping damage is.
I want to see the next intermission. I want to see if we can identify a pattern to where she jumps, how she jumps, that kind of thing.
That's Alyssa, right?
I think so.
We should hold then, right? If you want us to.
She's about to get it. She's just hit
I
100
have
energies back.
permanent dots on them, so hopefully they don't die.
I mean, I don't think your permanent dots are going to do 300 million in enough time to matter. Okay. So we are all standing on Alyssa. Don't die to the frontal. The area is very clear. Good job, guys. Okay, so
just go right. Yeah.
Where does she go now?
This isn't the same as it was last time, but it's the same kind of.
It's baited.
Oh, you can run out of the arena. Ow.
Yeah, you can. It does damage. I get pushed out of it with I-beam all the time. Okay, that was pretty easy. All right, don't kill the bosses. Right out of the arena and die.
No,
Should kill one. Kill one.
We want to see how bad the.
Oh yeah. All right. Yep.
Is it just not doing damage outside of you?
No, it's not.
Oh, that's neat.
Kill the purple one.
I leave Alyssa alive. I'm going to taunt it and run away. Don't touch Alyssa. Don't touch Alyssa. She's got 180 million health left.
Okay, so when one dies,
they just
they both
enraged.
went meta.
What's the fight time there?
6:45.
6:51 right now.
Okay,
But-
so that's not what the Dungeon Journal says they do, but it might be what they do.
I think when you kill one, maybe they do that? Because that was as soon as the one died. They
Yeah, it
started
was.
casting
Tried to
it.
go last long too, because last poll we didn't kill any of them. We get the animation.
Yeah.
Next pull, let's just pick one and crush it.
No,
Wait,
those metas were it was the same time the cast.
Oh, same time,
That
yeah.
was just the enrage time, yeah.
That's when they enraged.
Okay.
Jump around guy's the one that's hit.
7 minutes.
Jump around guy's the one that's hittable in the first intermission. Like, let's just
Protected.
single target him and crush him, right? We'll see what happens when we kill one early.
Yeah. So let's just kill the jumps around guy, like you said. Tanks can just tank the other two like way off to the side.
That's Adaris.
I had a quick question for me and the Shadow Priest. Early intermission, we both died from the dot, but nobody else did. You guys know what that event horizon's from? Or is just everybody and we didn't get
Is
healed?
that when you soak the orbs?
I don't think I didn't soak any.
I think I was in the middle of the room. I think but I reloaded my game afterwards, so I don't really know.
Event Horizon is Collapsing Star inflicts 5.2 million cosmic damage to players within the circle. So that's like being in the middle.
Okay, maybe he got sucked in too then because he's ranged.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because it was ranged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so to recap, on this pull, we are just hard focusing Adaris. The other two do not die, and we want to see what happens when we kill one early.
Okay.
And to make things consistent, Agnar, I'm going to start with Velerin because that way I can just start every cycle with her.
Sure.
With Speed Taunt for I-Beam. Okay, make sure we still clear space, light bearers. Hunt. Put this through Adaris. Put this through Adaris. Well, grab him. The hunt goes through Adaris again. Nice, nice, nice. I-Beam. Now we're going into the first intermission. Don't be too close to the middle melee or you'll die to the circle. And we can just kind of let these orbs get close and soak them. Kind of like Fire Act.
You can AMS soak and not take any stacks.
Oh, that's nice.
Really low damage.
Yeah,
Still got like 4 or 5 of them and not be in danger.
Yeah.
the problem with it definitely stacks up if you're sitting in the middle and can soak a whole bunch.
Looks like Turtle also you can soak in the stacks.
Grab a Velerin. The hunt through, what's his name? Lightbearers, please clear under Adaris. I-Beam. All right, we killed one.
He drops like arcane doom crystal that pulses.
The hunt through Alyssa, please. We definitely had some melee murder there. Gotta be quick with that.
Did we skip that Doom Crystal because we pushed them in an intermission last time?
No, it dropped. We just it
just
was
also
already
dead.
pulsing. We were also dying.
So Adarius' soul immediately before that hunt, Adarius' soul ticked for 4 million damage to the raid. And then a few seconds later, it ticked for 4.5 million. So it ticks every 4 seconds.
How's the range on the pulse?
I mean, I can look at the login, see what the spell says.
Maybe not.
That wouldn't make any sense for it to have a range. Unless
Yeah, it's probably some
really, really
ridiculous
far one.
range.
Pretty big.
Protected.
I wish.
Range is all right. Well, 300 yards. So practically speaking, it's infinite.
That's yeah. Never mind.
What other stuff we want to try? I feel like this boss is like relatively straightforward.
Apparently, people are struggling to keep it stacked, but that's about it, really.
I mean, that's just not clearing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the big thing that, and this would be a prog thing, not a PTR thing, but like whoever has the hunt, you kind of got to just run through the boss so you stretch the line as far as possible.
Yeah, and getting there immediately so people can see the circles. You can't see your circle unless you're in the line, so it makes it really hard if you like run it through at the last second, and then all of a sudden the melee all see like, oh shit, I'm stacked with 4 other people.
Well, it's probably something like even just breaking melee, if the damage isn't too much, like just breaking melee into 2 groups.
Yeah,
would help a lot.
Well, there's no way this is.
I mean, it might.
Do we have 2 more
Council us.
bosses
You
after
never know.
this?
Yeah, I think so. There should be 4 today.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
we
it's
want
gonna
to
be
kill
a good
him
long
now
one.
and take a small break?
So on Mythic, there's multiple hunts at a time. Soaking the hunt gives you a damage amp that okay, it's just a like you can't have the same people soak all the hunts.
Why do you yourself stack them all on Mythic?
It's just the Denathrius charges from phase 1.
Yeah. There's chains. There's chains on Mythic. In the intermission, in the soaking orbs intermission, there's chains like sludgefish chains acceptance of killing you. I guess it's more like what's the sludge boss in Floodgate? It's got those.
The tether is Archimond chains. If you did that in Hellfire, their mythic thing, where if you split up, then you blow up.
What? No.
Soul tether. It's in the
Yeah.
intermission. That's the when you move apart, you blow up. That's the Archimond chains. That's why you gated.
No, it does 4.2 million damage. That's not like causing them to snap towards each other and suffer 4.2 million damage. It's the chains from Sledge, whatever the fuck his name is, in Floodgate. Unless we're saying the same thing, in which case, you're right.
Yeah, by blow up I mean get hurt. I mean everyone dies, but the chain kills them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so there's more areas now, there's more soaks, there's more stuff on Mythic, but there's no reason that I see that you couldn't stack these unless the Eradicate. The Eradicate is the one that I see that's like, maybe that's like a you force people to spread. Because it just having that charge through melee and the boss seems bad. The other thing that's on Mythic is a tank change. So I actually want to pull again, and we're going to try this. So on... Actually, let me make sure I didn't misread it on Heroic. I-Beam. Fell Singed. Okay. So yeah, on Mythic... Oh, okay, I see. On Mythic, the thing is the I-Beam debuff also makes you take extra damage from the Fell Blade. So you
Okay,
just
so you gotta taunt during the I-Beam.
You gotta
then.
taunt during it. On Heroic,
makes
it
sense.
only increases damage from I-Beam. So you're just like, you are... It's less punishing on Heroic.
Yeah, it felt kind of weird. Like it was supposed to be a taunt swap, but doesn't actually do damage, so that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Anybody got stuff they want to try on this? If not, we're gonna pull it again. We're gonna kill it, and then we'll take a break for the next boss.
Nothing I can think of. Seems like like you said, a straightforward fight on right now.
If a hunter gets the hunt, see if you can feign it. And I guess someone with an immune gets the hunt, see if you immune it and take no damage.
Watch the I-Beam. Wait to soak the souls until the I-Beam. Okay, we're chasing the boss. The hunt goes through Adaris. The hunt goes through Adaris. Don't kill people. Good job. I-Beam. Res Kim. After the I-Beam, you can soak souls. Okay, we're chasing Adaris. Somebody clear melee for us. And the light bearers. The hunt through Adaris. The hunt through Adaris. Yep. Good, good, good. I-Beam soon. Don't soak souls yet. Let the I-Beam happen. Now you can soak any souls that are left. I think we're good on souls.
Need a lot more on the other two, not Darius.
Yeah, light bearers, please go around and clear shit. Especially the side, that side of the room. Exemplary, and I can't see the other one.
Want to cleave off Alyssa?
I-Beam.
So it looks like the fracture is like a fixate, so you could technically taunt during the fracture, and then
That's
taunt
good to
during the
know.
I-Beam.
We're moving over to Adaris. Make sure Alyssa and Velarin die. This charge goes through Adaris. Melee don't kill each other. I-Beam. We are going to stay here. We are not going to stack on Adaris because we are too far ahead on him. We need to kill these other two. Watch for I-Beam. The hunt through Alyssa. Through Alyssa, it's already here. I-beam. Clear melee for us, please, light bearers. You're both ranged, so you just gotta walk. Okay, this is Kaiveza charges. Light bearers can clear ship, but it's a low priority because we're pretty clean already. After this intermission, we will go back to stacking. We should also have a res up if we want to get Kato.
You can stack them now. They're even.
Okay, we are going to where Adaris is. He's charging to us, actually. What awesome
What a
luck.
gentleman.
Make sure you're focusing Alyssa. She is high. Don't die to the soak melee. I-beam. Boss is going to jump soon, and we're going to follow him. There's the jump.
Bit clear.
Clear under the Adaris boss, please, light bearers. Clear just in general. Somebody right there. The hunt, just stand still with it. Just stand still with it. I-beam coming up. I can't. Okay. I'm not sure who has it. It's on me. All right. Cool.
That's a sick boss.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
So it's gonna be one per kill guaranteed. Oh, you can get multiple of them too.
Congrats on loot.
Huge. I got the beats.
Yeah, Kim, go do that real quick.
Yeah, I am.
I got speed boots.
What is Flurry Strike?
It's a shadow pan thing. I'm abusing a bug, so.
I was like, damn, Woodwalker is fucking slamming.
No, that's
Look at the breakdown.
Yeah, that's massively abusing a bug.
Holy shit, dude.
Hey, you gotta abuse it for him to fix it. So.
That is the goal.
That's so cool.
Wait, I used 12 star surges and it was my #1 damage.
Doesn't your tier
Oh.
set proc star surges?
Yeah.
Star Surge and
It's-
Star
it's
Fall.
the Dryad, yeah, it shoots it, but I'm just surprised that 12 did that much. Over the whole course of the fight, like every global's pretty much Starfall. I guess it was the splash from the Dryad.
I see they still haven't fixed Black and Soul's bug. Still does so much damage.
Is it bugged or is it just good? Doesn't it like stack on itself with high crit? Get really high?
No, even in retail, it's doing more damage than it's supposed to. They just haven't fixed it.
Big fan of Star Charge critting for 53 mil. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's the effect, the set, but that is a high number. That's crazy.
53.
So it accumulates 5% of the damage. I
Oh
deal
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
for 10 seconds, and then the next 2 star surges splash that.
That's crazy.
So when they're triple stacked, you can 20% of that gets splashed. Although dry it, no. $3 million.
So where is Flaskatar and Dorn?
Near the bank.
Oh. Can I go grab some potions while we wait?
I have hundreds of everything if anybody needs, and
Wait,
cauldrons.
they put a Flaskatar in Dornical? Was it only in Stormwind Orgrimmar?
Surely, Bab.
The Tauren in Dornical is the one that gives you Cloak.
Surely Eisen wouldn't lie to us blatantly to our faces.
I'm pretty sure there's one there. I don't know. I didn't pick any up.
Oh my god, he lied to me.
Sorry, you have to go to either Stormwind or Orgrimmar.
Nebu
I bet
has
he
the,
secretly goes into
cauldron.
Warcraft logs and deflates everyone else's damage.
No, you have to deflate your own so that you don't get nerfed.
Okay, so he goes into Warcraft logs and inflates everyone else's damage in PTR.
There you go. That's exactly it.
But then once it goes live, he's like, a slight modifier.
Babs, I feel like those flurry strikes did quite a lot of damage.
What are you trying to imply?
It's working as intended.
Just working as intended, I guess.
Wait, why is Anasterian Realm still incompatible? What the fuck?
It has been incompatible for the last 3 months, if not more. Get with the time, old man.
No, I'm old.
Yeah, we can tell by your back.
That's actually finally better.
For how long?
For the time being. Until you try to reapply and I have to carry you through raid or something. Then it'll break.
Man doesn't do enough deadlifts. I'm a big fan of Blizzard creating infinity flasks that none of them except for like 2 are useful for anyone. Same with spots. Really good design. I know what we should be doing. We should be getting the 3% crit buff and bringing into raids on PTR. Where's the teleport dude in Stormwind anyway?
He's like right behind the cart, or like maybe 5 to 10 yards behind the middle cart, if that makes sense, where the vendors are. Like he's like a little nether dude. It's kind of hard to see. To the right of the auction house, I guess, in that little area.
Ooh, okay. I just want to go back horde.
All right. How do I get invited?
What was that? Sorry.
Who do I whisper for the invite?
Who do you usually whisper for invite?
Shut the fuck up, Greyhound. I swear to God.
I'm going to put the group back up.
I'll punch Greyhound in the throat. That's what I'm going to do.
You're gonna throw your back out again?
Probably, but it'll be fucking worth it.
Celtics, I put a group up in LFG. It's called High Celtics.
Sweet.
Oh, hey, Ross here too.
Yeah, I just got home.
All right. Dungeon teleports. Raid teleports. Where do I get the damn cloak?
In any of the capital cities.
Is it on Trinkator or Setsator or whatever?
Are you in Darn? It's gonna be next to the bank.
Okay.
Azertoren.
He's like Quest Torn, something like that. Yeah, Kim, just disable everything else except for the main one that you want. You'd be good.
You know, it just occurred to me. I'm looking at the Shattered Soul Frailty Fracture mechanic on from this fight. There's no reason that the tank that isn't fractured can't just go grab both souls. Like
The
they have to
only
do it
problem would be the frontal, the I beam is coming out like 2 seconds
right,
later. So
but
they just have to be quick.
the timing on Spirit Bomb is so forgiving. At least on Heroic, maybe there's more souls on Mythic, and that would break it. But at least on Heroic, you could just like let the I-beam happen and then go soak both of them, and there's a ton of time left.
What type of debuff is fractured?
The debuff from soaking a soul is just like you take
No, not the soul, the fractured one on the tank.
What do you? I'm not sure what you mean.
I mean, if it's a magic debuff, you just play Paladin. Paladin takes that. Other tank takes the boss Paladin, runs around and gets all the fucking souls.
Oh, well, what I was saying is there's no downside to soaking the souls other than the stacking dot, but the dot doesn't tick very hard relative to tank HP. So, like, if there's just two of them, you can just have the tank that took the I-beam go and grab both.
Yeah, the only problem would be possibly delaying it that long because I think it's like a mortal strike, the frailty.
It is a big.
So it'll be like a
right?
66% healing reduction. So
Yeah, what is
if
that
the
on Midnight?
tank that is taking the I-beam taunts during the fracture, then they'll be taking the I-beam and the other boss. But honestly, the I-beam does like no damage, at least to me with AMS, it did nothing. So then that other tank would be then taking no damage, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
And then if those get collected either during the frontal, or right after it, and then the other tank taunts once they're collected.
Yeah.
It should be well. Ideally in a perfect world, they get collected before the I-beam finishes because then the other tank has to taunt for the fracture, not fracture, whatever the Fellblade. Because they need a taunt before that finishes. So.
Yeah, I mean, I was already calling for people to not soak them before the I-beam finished anyway, so they didn't die to the
I-beam, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like what might be the strat is if there is one close to the other tank, like there are two that always spawn on either side. So
Yeah.
I feel like the other tank always soaks one that's close that would be in the I-beam, and then another melee just soaks the other one.
Yeah.
That would be like off to the side right away, and then you clear it
I
before
was
the frontal
soaking
finishes.
one that would like spawn on me for like while I was doing I-beam like relatively frequently. It wasn't all the time. Sometimes it wouldn't spawn on me. So that honestly probably is the way to go. I feel like this fight gets a lot more interesting with just mythic numbers and the chains in the intermissions.
Yeah, it feels like
for sure.
It's good for a heroic fight, but the mythic version will have extra bit going on to make it more engaging.
What are these fucking thread sockets?
It's 2% stat. Don't worry about it.
What? How do I even get it?
Boss is up.
All right, let's go.
Boss is up.
Hell yeah.
It's time.
Whoa.
Okay.
Teleport us to Fractilius.
Speaking about Avatar, this boss looks
Wait
like.
a second. I've seen this boss before.
Okay, so it behaves a little bit differently than Avatar. There's not beams. These crystals, there are going to be people that are going to get a debuff called crystallized. You have like 5 seconds. You're going to start getting slowed. At the end of the debuff, you get rooted in place and cannot move. You need to be positioned so that you get knocked back. The boss is going to do it like just everybody gets knocked. You get knocked back through a crystal to break the crystal.
Okay.
I'm a little confused because my read of the dungeon journal was that if there are ever 6 crystals active, like we die. I'm not sure if the crystals get bigger when they get activated or if they are going to go away when we pull the boss and they're going to come back. There are going to be. This is actually really confusing. Maybe these go away when we pull the boss. I think we're going to pull the boss and find out because it looked like there were going to be pillar locations determined by player debuffs. Like people would get a debuff and they'd run out, kind of like One Arm Bandit, and you drop a tech mechanic. Oh, thanks, Chid. And then one that gets spawned by the tank, but maybe it's like you're picking a lane more like. So we're gonna pull the boss and find out. there is a mechanic where there are void pillars. You can think of these like the last boss of Cinderbrew Meadery, where there's the barrels, and then there's the barrels that are on fire. The barrels that are on fire do a raid dot. Void pillars do a void dot to the raid. So we don't want to break multiple void pillars at the same time. So we're gonna pull this boss and see how it goes. I'm gonna take it on pull Agnar, and I'm gonna start over here, and I'm gonna just see how things work. Okay, those arrows. Okay.
What
Oh,
the
they're little tiny
fuck?
arrows.
Okay, so it is
That's
lanes.
a lot of damage.
They need to be so
There's
much
arrows
bigger.
here.
Oh, okay. So you don't want everyone to stack up with that debuff in front of the same
No.
crystal orbs and hit the boss.
Okay, so the crystals basically do get bigger, and we need to break these walls down. Oh, I bet that you have to.
Stacks them
Oh,
up. It's like
oh my God! It's Space
it's
Invaders.
Arkanoid.
Holy shit! It is Space Invaders.
We have to keep. We
Yeah,
have
to read the boss.
to manage the rows of shit and keep them all 6 from reaching the boss. I think that's my read.
Protected.
So a little bit like Soul Render.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do a little bit more dungeon journal reading now that we've seen that. So there's the tank one, and I was sending the tank one over here. That's what killed a bunch of people. A bunch of people stood over there. There's also another crystallization. That's the one I got a red arrow, and that red arrow knocked me back into the wall, and the wall broke, which is good. We want the walls to break. Where's the thing? Nether crystallization. I should have made notes about what the ability names were. Okay, so I think the ones that say Crystal Nexus are the ones that spawn it. So there's Entropic Conjunction, which, so if you look closely, the arrows are not very big. So I'm sorry, ranged, but sucks to be you. There are little arrows that show up underneath the boss that show which lanes are safe. And I don't know if there's a pattern. That's one of the things we're going to try and figure out. Is there a pattern? Is it a kind of a fixed thing where you just do a dance?
Or
Or
the arrows under him is where the next thing is going.
Right. There's waves. One of them is controlled by the tank. The other ones are just random, I think.
I
It looked
think
like they were
it's
following
the DPS
people.
mechanic, I think.
There were
Okay.
Some people got the same debuff on them.
Yeah.
Like I had the debuff on that pull.
Okay, so it is one arm bandit style. Like tank gets it, random DPS gets it, and everybody else needs to not get hit. So let's try this. I'm gonna put a set of markers down. I don't know if in front or behind is better. We're gonna do like this. Okay. So what I want is The first tank wall is going to go towards Skull. The DPS walls are going to go just these other 4. Go as far as you can. And the raid is going to be at X. So everybody get over to X. If you get targeted by the mechanic, you are just getting the fuck away from X. You are trying to run that way and put the walls over there. And that's not a like long-term strategy. That is a we're seeing how much we can control and what the pattern is, what the frequency is, and we're gonna try. All right, we're getting arrows. If you got an arrow, get it away from the raid. More arrows, get these away from the raid. Crystallize, we want to break walls.
And arrows at the same time here.
Ooh, I missed my walls. That sucks.
You can stack multiple in front of the same stuff.
Yeah, it just puts multiple down. Ooh, we just bombed the raid.
I mean, like when we have the mechanic, like the last one had multiple walls on it. We can have 3 people stand in front of it and break 3 of the wall segments.
What happens if you just run away from the boss? Okay, so he does this thing where he's just like doing damage to the group. Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
Protected.
Let me check the enraged description again. Refracted entropy. Okay, so I think my read was wrong about like needing to keep all 6 from reaching him. I think we need to keep any of them from reaching him. We are going to start off with that exact thing we were doing right there. But we are going to eventually switch X and Skull, like where the raid is positioned. Like, so the tank one was on Skull, and the other one was on X. The raid was on X. We will switch so that the tank one starts going down X, and the raid stands on Skull. And I don't see, like, towards the end, there will be some imbalance, but this is kind of like the canisters on Dark Vein, where there kind of wasn't a smart solution. The boss is also at 55% after a minute and a half, which
Finally, Blizzard designed a 3-minute boss.
A note for later: people will have to move less if we use markers closer to the middle.
Yeah, Troutix literally just messaged me that. The reason I didn't do that is I didn't want people to have to think about whether they go left or right. You just go right. Everybody go right. And then you just try not to kill each other.
Move your walls. Move your walls. Crystallizes pretty soon.
Oh fuck, I don't remember what this mechanic is.
Just don't stand in the puddle.
Get these out of the way.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That sucks when you have multiple stacks in that dot.
4.5 million ticks from that dot.
Okay, we are gonna go ahead and wipe it up. Agnar for the tank mechanic. I think we have the same tank do the slam and then the crystallize, because the slam is the thing that gives you a debuff, and the debuff
Right,
only
and it
affects the
didn't.
next slam. So you can
Yeah,
just
and it didn't
taunt
wear
on the
off in time.
crystallize.
What were those lines coming out from?
So there's a set of
Protected.
walls. It might be two sets of, actually, let me look at the cat sequence on the log, but it might be two sets of walls, and then there's crystallized lines. And the crystallized lines are informative. They don't really damage anybody else, but they do break walls. So
And like we had the we got to the end of the fight. You saw the white, like all the areas had a cracked white line coming out from them, like fairly far out.
okay, so this boss literally does the same three mechanics over and over again. It is DPS walls, tank wall, DPS walls, break walls, DPS walls, tank wall, DPS walls, break walls. I didn't see really what the void walls were. I'm not sure if I'm looking enough or we just didn't really get enough walls to tell.
They didn't do much of anything, it looked like. I don't know.
Oh, the null consumption comes from breaking void walls. So, okay.
You want to break not the dark.
So
I'm reading that.
I mean, so the entire raid should just be playing up on the markers, basically. Like, there's no reason for range to be back. It just increases the angle of everything. And then if you get a wall, you just go stand on your respective marker.
But yeah, you have a ton of time once you get it. As long as you move immediately, there's time for people to just like natty spread. We don't need to have a week or assigning this right now. So tank wall coming up. DPS walls coming up. And breaks coming up.
Oh, I got the break.
Okay. I see that. Do you just grab it after that? You gotta get back here and grab it quickly, though.
Okay, that's what it is.
Oh yeah, those arrows are so hard to see.
Is it always just that second row of walls that's the void walls?
I'm not sure. I don't have a good POV of it up here. Like, I can see some are darker.
Well, if it's consistent, then it's going to be the second and fifth row walls that are.
And there's his tent.
Oh wait, what is this beam?
If you stack 6 walls, he enrages.
I see. That's where the okay. Got
Protected.
it. So we have to keep any column from reaching 6. Okay. So
that's
one
definitely
thing,
more of a reason to play Square Moon and have 2 and 2 on each side.
the thing I want to see, if multiple people get knocked down the same line, do they break multiple walls or do they still only break one wall?
You break multiple walls.
Break multiple walls. So I mean, we can basically like clear any, like, what if the thing we do is not make the placing the walls hard? We put the complexity in breaking the walls, not placing them, because placing them can kill people, breaking them can't. So for example, if we continue doing this thing like we're doing now, we get like 6 breaks. Let me look at debuffs. How many breaks do we get? Breaks. Where the fuck is, what is the debuff called? Crystallized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 6. And we've got these 4 over here to do. So we can like 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, and like keep them like that. But I'm not sure. But we can move over to square instead. I'm going to keep the tank one on skull because it doesn't even happen at the same time. Oh, you know what? How toxic would it be if the tank one is square and the raid has to dance back and forth between X and Moon?
It's just inside out, eyes, and you're doing that thing. Too much cook.
I don't know what you mean by inside out.
In order.
What do you mean?
We're starting on square.
Yep.
Inside to out.
When? What?
Are you guys okay?
Yes.
I don't know what you're saying.
Like we all stack on square and then we move over to the next marker, then move over to the next marker.
Correct.
Okay.
But we can do it whatever way.
People just find an open spot to hit, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But let's try your way to see if it works, because it's about cooking right now. But like, it's just got to be a follow the leader, boss. Inside out.
Since people don't know they have arrows, which is pretty obvious to see, they don't understand they have arrows.
Yeah.
You can drag the boss to different markers, and people who don't have it can follow you. And then the people who have arrows, it's obvious because if you move, the arrow will follow you. Can stay at the old location.
So for now, just stay on square. So we can try doing this. But like, what'll end up happening is you'll double break tank spot, and the raid will move one at a time, kind of thing.
So you get half as many tank ones as you get other ones.
Yeah, but we're doing it in 4 locations instead of 1.
Too much cook.
This thing's tank hitbox needs to be so much bigger.
It's been like that with every boss.
Spread out. So spread these out. Do not hit square. Move your feet. I'm just moving mine out right now.
DPS ones.
You can go to the left with these as well. You don't have to all go right.
DPS one, or crystallize. Make sure you're breaking.
Grab the boss when you can.
Got him.
DPS ones again. Someone's doing it right through the raid.
Interesting. We need a break on X, I think.
Yes.
We got a break on X. Ooh, that's a beefy dot. Have fun, guys.
Stacks.
Yeah, it stacks.
So if you barrel charge on this boss, you fall in the hole and die.
Hell yeah.
That's just having the hole.
Comes.
Yeah, I guess I'll jump in the hole.
Yeah, so this is a boss where ultimately the way to do this boss is going to be involve a spreadsheet and a bunch of time.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't feel the need to try and like cook an exact strat right now. I would like to try and figure out a strat that lets us just like see how far we can get.
Let's keep tank on skull. I think the easiest way I can think of is keep tank on skull. We start on moon, so there's 2 to the left, 2 to the right.
Yeah,
so people are having to go real far. Yeah.
Yeah.
So raid will start on moon. We have 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and that way nobody's having to run 100-meter dash to get to a spot too.
If people haven't noticed, your arrow turns red if you're picked. The melee, if you're right up against the hole, if you get it and get knocked back, you won't get knocked out of the hitbox. You can attack the whole time.
Just absolutely do not send walls down moon, and we'll be all right. Most likely.
The entire raid basically needs to play in melee for this to make it easier.
Yep.
I feel like you could probably just people use their eyes and spread on heroic once you get to mid. They could probably have a weak aura assigned for every single wall.
Oh, for sure. Like it's in the note and it's the scramble as far as which ones we're doing.
Use the weak
we'll solve it.
There is a ton of time to find.
On Mythic, one of the walls makes the dot go on the raid if you hit it.
That's probably the void walls that do that on Mythic.
Well,
those dirt purple ones.